got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God.
Come on, guys, before you sit down, do you remember what we did yesterday? Walk exercise? Yes. Can we do it together again? Help me out. You remember? So we start with deep breathing. Imagine your stomach is a balloon. So we're going to fill it up with air. So I want to see that tummy coming out. And I don't want to see shoulders going up. So it's just... Okay, so as you breathe in, your tummy goes out, you're taking in oxygen, air, enough air, and as you breathe out, you're sighing. And this time, you're pushing your tummy inside. Okay, shall we try? So 5 times. Let's go, breathe in, out, in again, don't pull your shoulders up, out, again in, your tummy is going out, out. Pause, breathe in. Hold, 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 out. Please don't raise your shoulders. Breathe in again for the last time. Your tummy is going out. Hold, 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 and sigh out. Great. Okay, so we're going to bring our lips alive. Okay, so we'll go ma, ma, ma. Let's go. Ma, 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 ma. Excellent. All right. We'll go like a driving cars. Let's go. Happy. Happy. You can put your lipstick back. Come on. Happy alone. Go.
Yes. Hey, have to go.
Let's help word that describes our brand. What is your one word? Thought about it last night? What is the word? John. What is your one word that describes you?
Dynamic.
Sorry?
Dynamic.
Dynamic. There you go. Dynamic. Please clap for him. Irresistible. What was yours?
Consistent.
Consistent.
Calm.
Calm.
Down.
Hassan?
Down to earth.
Down to earth. Samantha?
Problem solver.
Problem solver.
Perfectionist.
Perfectionist.
Elegant. Elegant.
Elegant. Elegant. So don't say elegant. Elegant. You have to feel it. Okay, please. Powerful. Michelle? Powerful.
Reliable.
Reliable.
Organizer.
Organizer. Dependable.
Pleasant.
Pleasant.
Reliable.
Reliable.
Powerful.
Powerful. Powerful.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous Catherine.
Adventurous.
Adventurous.
Neat.
Neat. Negotiator. Yeah. Committed.
Class apart.
Class apart. Ooh. Happy. Excellent. John.
Dynamic.
Dynamic.
Timeless.
Timeless. Q. Good word. Very powerful words. So I told you yesterday, mind is wellness. And I'll tell you, I told you a story yesterday about it and how it came about. So we're going to look at your self-care and your well-being. And in this, we'll look at health, we'll look at nutrition, we'll look at stress management. Yes, as Coach said, if you're making all the money, you're not able to enjoy it because you'll die young. Die before even you get the money. What's the need? And for my story yesterday, I realized when you're healthy, when you're not healthy, it affects everything. Your career, yes, your relationships, it affects everything. You realize today as we go through the topic. Okay, Hassan, why is this important? Good health equals what? Success. True. When you're healthy, you're able to wake up and go to work and do what you love. Yes. If you're not healthy and you have things like stress with you, you have mood swings. That affects your relationships. We know people who cannot actually sleep at home because there's stress there. It's too stressful. We know people who cannot handle their lives, even in their offices, because at home, they're stressed. Yeah, so we need to manage this stress. We need to eat healthy. We need to choose healthy eating habits to be able to do what? To survive and to be able to bring the success home. And of course, unhealthy eating habits, as we'll see later when I take you through nutrition, brings aging. We shall prove that. All right? Before I move on to the healthy lifestyle wheel, do we all know our height?
Yes.
Excellent. Do we all know our weight?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, I was worried. That's a past step. If you don't know your height and you don't know your weight, you cannot know your body mass index, which we shall use to see if we are obese or not. We're going to do that today. Anybody doesn't know their height or weight? Let's see again.
Height.
Height. Okay, height.
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 Fig.
Okay, so when you're doing that exercise, I will have you run down for like 5 minutes, get it done at the gym, and then you come back up. It's very important to know where you are exactly. You can't really guess. You've got to have the figures. Very important. Okay, so when you go through the healthy lifestyle, basically the inside is what you take into your body. The food that you eat, the water that you take, the sunshine, the fresh air that you breathe in. Movement, basically exercises. The sleep, you sleep 8 hours. Unfortunately, we take these things so lightly, we think, oh, it's okay. I mean, she got stressed. Actually, she got depressed. And then closed the doors. She did not want to see anybody. She wanted to be alone. She closed the doors. And it was November. By December, I told you guys, we buried her. It was so sad. Stress can actually kill you if you don't manage it. So it's not a light matter, it's a very, very heavy matter. All right? So that's emotional. Mental, again, if you have poor concentration, you know sometimes we put our pens here or our keys, you're holding our keys and you're looking for them. Sign of stress. Sign of stress. You're looking for something. Where did I keep it? Where is it? And you're holding it. Or your pen is here, you're looking for it. Signs of stress. You've got to be careful. You can't make decisions you're very slow to make decisions, nightmares, forgetfulness. These are all signs of stress. You need to be aware of them. Spiritual, you're feeling empty. I spoke to a lady when I was coming to Kampala on Wednesday night. I met her at the airport. There was a flight delay, so thank God we got to speak. And she's Ugandan, and the mom was Rwandese, and I think we have a lot of that in Uganda, yes? Rwandese and the dad is Ugandan. Unfortunately, they both died, and the dad had married somebody else. She could not cope. She could not cope. She became depressed. And guess what she did? She left for South Africa. She ran away from the problem. Does that sort out the problem? No. She didn't face it, yes? And all I could see that there was the way I could tell there was a problem was her face. Basically just looking at her, the way she looked, there was something wrong. It's good to realize the signs and do something about it. Even seeking help is something to do. Okay, that's spiritual. The next one, Hassan. And then behavioral, of course. Now we have these behaviors where people start thinking, he drinks a lot. No, it's an scapegoat. Alcohol is actually a way to escape for them. Whoever drinks a lot, it's not normal. Why are you making faces? Alcohol is actually an scapegoat. People just hide behind alcohol. They are stressed. So they take a quick fix so that you can try and forget what you're going through, but you're hiding behind. There's actually a lot more going inside. Nervous habits, like, biting your nails, overeating or undereating. Again, you start gaining weight and you think it's normal. It's not normal. Withdrawal, verbal outbursts, again, the same thing. It's not normal. So these are some of the things that you can be experiencing and you don't know that you're actually going to stress. It's good to realize. And we're going to do that just now. Because stress is any change, any demand of us, of our body, mind, spirit, that is required for us to respond to. That is what stress is. So stress is actually a part of normal life, because some of us, we love stress. When you're stressed, actually, when you're under a little stress, you can do a lot. I realize that when I'm under the pressure of time, Samantha, I'm able to move around, yes? When you've been told you're going for a 4-day training in Bugolobi, and you have so much to do, you have a family, you have children, you need to shop and do that, you get all these things done very quickly, yes? Because of that little pressure and stress. That's okay, that's manageable. The problem is when the stress turns to what? Next, Hassan. When the stress turns to what? Distress. That is now the problem. Who's that? I know, we saw him yesterday, he was like the powerful guy. Unfortunately, stress has actually turned into distress for him. Yes? And what has happened to him? He's aged. That's a clear sign of what stress can do to you. You actually age. And you get to look like that, like Obama. He was such a young, handsome guy.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah. And the girls had a crush on him. The way he came and he was confident. Yeah,
Still
crush.
handsome.
He's still handsome, eh? I really still convinced he's still handsome, but he needs to manage his stress. So the best and the most important thing is to learn to be aware of these signs, Ruth, and do something about it. And we're going to do that today. You're going to be very honest with yourself. This is for you. This is nothing to do with me. This is for you to realize, are you going through stressful moments? Are you having these signs of stress? And what should we do about it? So Hassan has given, Suresh has given you some forms. Please turn them around. There's a question from question 1 to 25. Do not go to the rest of the exercise. Just do from 1 to 25. Answer those questions as honestly as possible. Because this is for you. I'll not ask you to share your answers. Please answer them as honestly as possible. You've got 5 minutes to do that. Here we're not helping anybody. We're not going to come round to check what you're doing. Just answer them and keep your answers and add them. And for the two ladies who are
So you're only feeling question 1 to 25, you're not going on. Only 1 to 25.
anybody's not finished yet? Do you all have our scores? Do you all have our scores? Do you all have our scores?
Yes.
Excellent, okay. I just want to point out on number 1. I have at least one, not number 1. Number 6. I eat too much or too little? Anybody who has a problem with, anybody who scored 2, 3, 4? 2, 3, 4? Okay. Okay. Number 11, I have trouble feeling hopeful. Anybody who scored 2, 3, 4? Number 11, 2, 3, 4? Okay. 14, I use caffeine or nicotine more than usual. 2, 3, 4. Anybody? Okay. What do you take, Michelle? Tea. If you don't take tea, you get headaches. Same with you. Okay. Same. I'm irritable and easily annoyed. Number 19. Anybody who scored 2, 3, 4? Okay. Maybe I'm not surprised. I use alcohol, or this is now personal, you can choose to raise up your hand or not, but I use alcohol or drugs to try and help me cope. Hassan. Alright, okay. Alright. It's a clear picture, ladies and gentlemen. It might just be a form that you filled, but it's a clear indication of where you are in terms of stress. This is going to open your minds, and I pray that you do something about it. Let's just see what the categories mean. If you scored between 0 to 25, I saw a 20, I saw an 18, and I will not ask you to raise your hands, but I know there are people in this category. You are in great stress shape. Basically, whatever life throws at you, you're able to handle. You don't consider your life to be stressful at all. Whatever you're going through currently is you're able to handle, basically. I saw 2 or 3 people with that score. So well done. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. And nutrition has a lot to do with it, and we shall look at that later. All right? And the next one is 26 and 50. Some of us are actually in this category. This one helps us to actually work. It's a very moderate degree of stress. It's okay, it's manageable. This is very, very okay. How many of us are here? Majority of us are here, yes, absolutely. Is there anybody who is between 51 and 75? Okay, there you go. Now these are the people that need to manage their stress. Something is not enough. You are stressed. And you need to do something about it. If not, you're going to go down, down, down. Absolutely. And health equals success. So if you're not healthy, you cannot succeed. You need to do something about your stress levels. I will not even ask about 76 because that person needs to see me after the class. If there's anybody, I doubt there's anyone. 76 to 100 because this is an alert zone. This is an alert zone. Don't laugh, Michelle. Actually, there was a lady, you remember Hassan? In the last one, there was somebody, and she sought for help. It is real. It is a killer. It's a silent killer. All right? Okay. So, now, we've already known where we are in terms of stress and our levels. We now need to know, would you like to know how to manage it?
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to now find out what are the lifestyle changes, what are the lifestyle issues that we put into our lives that are helping us to manage and cope with this stress. So you go to your second sheet, which says self-care and lifestyle balance inventory. And again, you do the same thing. Fill it as honestly as possible. As honestly as possible. So that you can know where you are exactly. Do you need to do something about your stress? Do you you need to do something about your lifestyle. Do you need a lifestyle change? We're going to find out. So please fill it as honestly as possible. It's either never, because you put 0, seldom 1, sometimes 2, often 3, and always 4. You have 5 minutes. Take your time. How was that for you? How did you feel when you're filling some of the questions?
Wondering what you're setting up yourself.
I have at least 1 full day of work each week. Who filled a 4 there? A 4. I have at least 1. Seriously? A full day of work every week?
Weekend.
Yeah, a Sunday, like full, like you're off, you're not doing nothing, you're not on your blog, you're not, as in you're actually just relaxing with family. John?
No, it's say you get off, I get off office work,
Yes.
but I'm going to check out for something I'll be happy with the family, you know. Or I'll have a wedding that I'm taking part in.
Sometimes you
So
can
it's off work,
But you're still working.
Yeah, but you know, there are some things you do and you're having fun. Like me, I find fun to go to my farm.
That's okay, I didn't say that's wrong. To the farm.
but you're
That's leisure. That's leisure.
No,
That's leisure.
if you're doing it as a business, you are saying chickens fed,
I
how
understand.
many died.
But you're
you are
enjoying
calling,
it.
Still you are working.
But you're enjoying it.
It's you have to balance it. As long as it's not stressing you. Yeah, he's actually going there to just check, oh, what's my farm doing? How is my farm doing? You know? I know also people who actually go and say, it's true. Just to release your stress. I know people who go just to see the upcountry, go to their mothers to say hi to their mothers. It's work for some of us because we have to drive all the way. But for some people, it's the only way they can relax when they see the sceneries and all that. That's okay. But if you're doing something that is going to give you a bit of stress, then it's actually work. Most of us do not actually score 0 in that question. And I've scored a 0 for a very long time until I quit my job. Okay? Then there is number 9. I'm careful about what I eat and I eat a balanced diet. Do we all, who scored a 4 there, by the way? John?
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot wait to see your BMI.
Yes.
I cannot wait, because that will really tell. It will actually confirm what you're saying, which is really amazing, John. Really, really amazing. And for the rest of us, it's a work in progress. Now we are learning, yes? I have a testimony. I don't know if the person wants to speak or not, but it will be good. Simon, would you like to share, please? Please come.
No.
Please come. Please tell us what happened in the last training. What happened to you?
Okay, so I attended the training earlier this year, around Feb.
Yes.
Yeah, in the stress test, I was at 86 at that point. So this was an eye-opener to me. I made several changes in my life. And as of today, my stress level is at 25. And it can actually go lower. It's only one part that I'm still failing on. the nutrition bit. I still love my food, unfortunately. But with Jennifer's book, I'm certain I'll be able to tackle that and be as calm and peaceful as I should be in life. Same thing with this lifestyle balance inventory. The scores are pretty much the same at that time. And also, today it's the same. It has also reversed the other way around. I made several lifestyle changes. I took more time into my personal life, connecting with people, talking to people, and I stopped being a workaholic. When I leave the office, I step out of that gate, that's it. I don't think about work. I will pick a work call, but to tell them I'm not working at the moment, please call me at 8 a.m. the next day. That sort of thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Simon, for sharing. So these things, they do work. When you find it is important for you, when you know that if you're not healthy, it's going to affect your marriage, it's going to affect basically your social life, everything, finances, everything, it affects everything, then you will do something about it. It is so scary how many people are dying of type 2 diabetes, heart attacks, many of them. I told you a story about my husband. I mean, he is as fit as, he's so slender, you'd not think he'd have cholesterol. But we were frying things, we had to make a lifestyle change for his sake. Because I could not see myself raising my little 2 girls. I have an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old, amazing girls, on my own. It was an eye-opener. And I really want to send a message, clear message to all the mothers and the mothers-to-be, that you now need to stand in the gap, as they say in the church, and change the nutrition at home and take care of your family. Otherwise, you'll be left alone. Yes? Okay, did you find that there was number 4 and number 6 were a bit similar, that there was aerobics? Hassan, aerobics. Aerobics, and number 6 was on Pilates, yoga, stretching, and meditation. Do you see, you were like, how come they're different? They're grouped differently. They do different things, yes? When you do aerobics, then your heart rate is up there, right? And then when you do your stretches, it's able to relax you. So please put your phone down. Let us stand up. I want to test something about your flexibility. I want to test something small about your flexibility, just to see how flexible you are. Good. Let's stretch first. Up, down. Let's go up, down. Let's go up, down. Samantha, you have space? Because we'll need it, okay? Put your right arm over your left. No, your left over your right. Straight like that, please. Straight like that. Straight like this. No, put your hand like this first. No. Put your hand like this.
Okay.
Yes, and then take this arm and do it like that, and then press into the chest. Yeah, like that. Hold it there. Happy? Take the right one, point it out, and then take your left and press it. Yeah. Let's see if that you're having trouble. You're having trouble. Stretch it fast. And then put this one, and yes, then press it and hold it there. Joy, let's see. Okay. Happy? Yeah, straight. Somebody is helping her. Okay, yeah, please, that's okay. Irene, press it. Yeah, yes. So that you feel the stretch from here. You're not feeling the stretch, then you're not doing it right. It's a bit what? It's a bit what? Lame. You can't be lame, Irene. We refuse. You're not doing something. There's something that you're doing right. Yes, like that. Then press it. Press it. Press it. Press it like this. Help. Okay, let's try the other one, the other side. Let's try the other side. Take your left and your right and press it. Press it. We're not doing our left. Yeah, that's true. We're not doing our left. Yes, that's not correct. That's correct, Irene. Excellent. You feel the stretch? Yes. Great. Now, take feet together. Feet together. And take our arms and go down. and put them on the floor. Put them on the floor. Put them on the floor. Ladies, you can turn if you don't want men looking at your backs. Yes, okay? All the way down. I'm coming down to see who's actually touching the floor. The two arms. Is there any man in the house who's touching down? So
Yes.
which ones? Alan. Which ones? Which Okay, so so we made it easier. With your legs stretched apart, you're able to touch down. But seriously, it's a shortcut. We're supposed to have your feet together and then you stretch. Yes? There was no man except Ivan. And Frank. Everybody else, the ladies, well done. That means actually very flexible. And that's really good. Okay? So now, lift your right leg behind and you can hold it. When you find your balance, now you're able to stretch your hand. Again, this tells you if you have balance or not. For the ladies who have high heels, you can actually remove them if you want.
Yeah, that's why you wear last night.
Okay, then put it down. Okay, that was your right. Let's do your left now. Your left leg. If you have high heels, you can actually remove them if you want for your flexibility. Okay, and then if you find your balance now, you can stretch out. Stretch out. That's an amazing, amazing pose, Happy, because your leg is actually touching your bum. That's what it's supposed to be. And if you actually stretch your leg completely and it touches your bum, then you're very flexible. It has touched, eh? Irene has touched. Okay, even pieces. That's amazing. Okay, you can put it down. That's amazing. Now take your right hand, put it at the back. Put it at the back.
Where?
The right only, the right. Fold it like that. Can you see? Yeah. And then take your left and now join it. Yeah. Who is, it has joined? Yeah. Who else? Me. Okay. Oh, just turn around, let me see. Turn around, turn around. Oh, that's amazing. Coach Phil needs some classes. Okay, please turn around. No. No bicep kick. That was your right. That was your right. Ladies, Catherine, beautiful Catherine, that was your right. Let's do your left now. Let's take your left now. Take your left. And now reach up with your right. Reach up with your right. Hey, Hassan, you need lessons. Let's see if you've actually been able to turn around. If you have been able, please turn around. We need to see. That is left, and then your right is reaching. Oh, excellent! Wow. The ladies are giving the men run for their money. Ah, so you want to see right? Is that the other one?
That's the difference.
Okay. Turn around, please. Turn around. Well done. Clap for yourselves. So you see, the two exercises are actually different. There's a relaxation one, and then there is now the aerobics or quick walk that is able to your heart rate is able to beat faster. They're two different ones. Yes, they're two different exercises. You're supposed to do the two without any compromise. Okay, let's sit down. Let's continue analyzing. Number 8. How many of us at least sleep 7 hours a night? At least 7 hours a night. We're supposed to sleep 8 hours, yes? 8 hours.
When you say sleep,
When is that?
when you say sleep, is it in being in the bed or
Yes, totally yes.
You're going to
8 hours of sleep.
because I had one is for kids.
Like all through,
Try it.
all through.
No waking up, no nothing.
Yes, you never watch your neighbor.
Who has challenges sleeping 8 hours a night? Throughout.
Yeah.
There could be a days that you have things to do and you're up. Okay? But
The brain just wants to switch off.
you sleep 8 hours.
No.
How many hours do you sleep?
somewhere between 6 and 5. But then sometimes I can have insomnia where I can't sleep. Yeah, so
You're going through insomnia? You have insomnia? Sometimes?
sometimes, yeah.
That's a sign of stress. Yes?
Okay, sometimes you try to get to bed early because I know you have to sleep 8 hours. So I try to be in bed by 9. But then when I sleep early, I sleep from 9 maybe to 3. And from 3 I will not sleep up to morning.
No, it's not stress. But you need to train yourself to do it. Because there's so many health benefits of actually being able to sleep. You're able to perform better. Your brain actually grows. Yes? There are benefits. And it's related to stress as well. If you're able to manage your sleep 8 hours, you're able to manage your stress as well. Your stress levels come down. Again, as Simon shared, he was scoring 80-something. He's now scored 20-something. He did something about it. Do something about it. You've learned where you are. You now need to set goals and see where you want to be. Okay, let's see now the scores. Let's analyze them. Hassan, 0 to 25. Do you have anybody with 0 to 25? I didn't see anybody. This is a very, very poor score. I mean, it means that you really need a completely total lifestyle change. I'm glad nobody scored anything less than 25. Next, sign level. I saw somebody in this range. 26 to 50, are there people? Yes? Aya, do you see the relationship between this and your stress levels? It says something. That's why your stress level is higher, because of that. Now you know what to do. Yes? That's why you're at this level. So this level also, they need to do something about your lifestyle change. Change a few things. We're going to go through them later. This is moderately, this is okay. It's not good, but it's okay. It means that you're doing something. Yeah, most of us are here, yes? Is there anybody with a score of 76 and above? Charity. 76 and above? Okay, that's what we should aim for. Now we know what to do, yes? Let's do a recap and a summary of everything that we picked up from this. And basically you are able to see, Hassan, that we need to incorporate exercises. And we said aerobics, relaxations, all of them have to be incorporated. I said aerobics. Aerobics, coach. Next. There you go. The last time the people were at the IPP one, I said some oils actually do help you to relax. When you go for massages, they do use some oils, yes? Lavender, lang lang, all these ones help to relax. If you can find some, you don't even have to go to the beauty health centers. You can find some and burn them in your home and just inhale them. They help you to calm down. They help to manage your stress levels as well. Yes? Okay? Eating a balanced diet. We'll see this when I'm doing the nutrition session, which is shortly. Then this is amazing. Healthy relationships. The last time I asked at IPP, how many of us have friends that we can call at 3 a.m. when we probably have attacks, panic attacks, or we're going through a stressful moment, and be able to talk to them. At least 3 people in our lives. Do we? Do we have them?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. If you do have them, then you're a lucky person. Sorry? If you don't have them, please work on it. Yeah, work on it. They don't just come like that. They don't just come like that. You have to put some work in it. But get them on board, because these are people you can actually call and talk to. Because the moment you share your problem, it's actually what? Half solved. It is. When you speak out, it's therapeutic. If you don't trust any of your friends, find a counselor, find a mentor who you trust, and talk to them. It's important that you actually share it. John, you're shaking your head. Share.
This is something that has always fascinated me, because I think, speaking generally, we guys struggle a bit with this. Because most important people in your life, you can't go back to tell your dad anymore. And you can't tell. And it's something that fascinates me. I'll be interested to know if other guys have guys that can go and tell the secret.
How?
John, does it have to be your dad?
No, but
But I get what
for a
you're
guy,
saying.
I know I'll go.
It makes them
Simon, what are you saying? Simon?
I think, in my opinion, John's problem might be how he's delivering it to his friends. You know, if it's over beer or something, you know, you try to bring out your problem without them judging you.
I also don't like going around everybody.
John, you don't have to speak to everybody. I'm just saying you need at least 1, 2, or 3 friends if you're lucky to have 3. If not a friend, I've said you can speak to a counselor if you have issues. I didn't say you have issues, John. And if you have issues,
I have some.
you have some, yes. Please find somebody who will not judge you.
It's never late.
It's never late. Irene said it's never late. Maybe speak to Irene. Anyway, this is very therapeutic, health relationships. Find friends who believe in you, who trust you, who love you for who you are. Most importantly, somebody who will actually pray with you and pray for you. It's very important. Praying friends are the most amazing gifts you can ever have. Yes? And having somebody who will just sit there and just listen to you. People will not judge you. It's very important, very therapeutic, and has a direct correlation with stress. Okay, Hassan? Now, this is very close to my heart as well, forgiveness. Do we have issues? Do we have people we need to forgive?
Yes.
Yes? Now, I've come to learn. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to like the person. It doesn't mean that. It means you love yourself so much, you're willing to forgive them for yourself. And what does it say? It says that whatever you wish for your enemies or whoever you need to forgive, you're actually wishing it to yourself. I'll give you a story. It's now, what, 1.5 years? Yes. I lost my small sister to lupus a year and a half ago. I was in Arusha at that time. Now, it was very quick, it was very fast.
What?
I could not relate. Lupus is a disease that kills everything inside you. So, I was in Arusha, I was working, and I remember she got sick on a Friday, and Monday she was dead. Okay? This I came to learn later. Now, on Friday, nobody's calling me. Nobody's telling me what's happening. Everybody's hiding it from me because in my family we're 5. We have the first one is Janet, she's a girl. We have 2 years difference, we're not very close. The second one is, I am a second born. The third one is a boy, he's the only boy. And the last ones are twins. So they're very close. So who's the black sheep in the family? How big can you be, you guys? Okay, true. I grew up outside, so I was never very close to my siblings. But then when I came back, I'm very close to my mom, by the way. She's my best friend. So she hid this from me. And now I feel emotional. I've let go. And I love my family to bits. And I know why they protected me. It's the same thing. If they sucked person, release them. And by the way, if we mention that person and you felt a knot in your stomach, you haven't forgiven them. You need to go back into it. That's a clear indicator you haven't forgiven the person. If I mention the person to you and you feel a knot in your tummy, then you've not forgiven them. Hassan, you have something to say?
I'm supposed to forgive them.
I do the same forgive and forget. What does the Quran say about forgiveness?
Okay. Ideally, you're supposed to forgive and forget. But most times, people reassure you, I forgave you, but I did not forget.
Remember, forgiveness is for you. We've seen that, yes? It's for you. I always say, forgive and learn. Forgive and learn. That's what I say. Forgive and learn. Yes? I said you don't have to love these people, but you're doing this forgiveness for you to be able to move on. If you don't, it affects your health as well. Okay? Alright? Hassan? And then being part of something bigger. I love this. You know, go out and do something. Give back to the society. It helps you. It heals you. When you give back, you get how much in return? 10 folds. Absolutely. And you don't have to give money, by the way. You can give your time How many Rotarians do we have in the house? Rotaracta. I have Charity there. We're in the same club in Arusha. It's an amazing, and you don't have to be a Rotarian. You can find others. There are many others, I'm sure, that you can join. Learn to give back. It actually releases some hormones that you can only get those hormones when you have sex. So, yes, if for the people who are married, again, who are not married, I remember your name, Michelle, and all. Because you can't get that hormone of happiness through the holy whatever. Give, yes, learn to give back to the society. It's a great healer, all right? Next, Hassan. Then, of course, spending time alone. Are we here? Are we here?
Yes.
Okay, great. Spending time alone is very therapeutic as well. Can you all say, I am my best friend?
I am my best friend.
Again, I am my best friend.
I am my best friend.
Joy. I am my best friend.
I am my best friend.
Learn to spend time on your own. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. It helps you to reflect as well. Learn to spend time in the mosques, in the churches. It's very therapeutic as well. It helps you to know there's a higher being. Yes? And that everything is going to be okay. Very therapeutic. We are talking about stress management, yes? Next. And then, if SHIT hits the roof, you can always seek for what?
Help.
It doesn't mean you're less of a person. It just means that you love yourself so much, you're able to seek and go out and seek for help. Find a counselor. Find somebody who can help you. It's a great step to take. All right? Before I move to nutrition for stress management, any questions? How was that for you? Did you learn something? Did you learn something?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we're going to look at stress, nutrition for stress. Next, Hassan? No, the same slides. Same slides. So people who are going through stress, anybody who scored 50, yes? You'll always find that your moods are they're everywhere, yes? You'll get angry very fast. Anger issues, you know yourselves. If you have those ones, and verbal outbursts, and you get angry very quickly, and you can't just tolerate small bad things happening. I know people, and if you go to a hospital, they'll give you supplements, vitamin Bs, folic acids. You can get these through nutrition. I'm not saying I'm against supplements, but I just don't advocate for them personally. Yes, but that's my own opinion. Instead of doing that, you can actually treat it through nutrition. You can take folic acid, which is found in liver. It's the best source of folic acid. Liver is the best source of folic acid. Yes. If you don't take liver, find lean meat. Lean meat. It's got to be lean. Don't take fatty. Yeah, lean meat. Then you have vitamin C. Where do you get our vitamin C's from?
Fruits.
Yvonne, another source of vitamin C? They said fruits. Another source? Vegetables. Okay? Another one, then you can also take vitamin B12. I know of a counselor who always prescribes B12 to his patients. And I keep on asking, we have this in nutrition, we have this in foods. Why can't he say, take eggs, take milk, you know? It's found, this vitamin B12, you can find it in animal products, yes? But again, you have to remember, don't let them be fatty, not sausages, yeah? Maybe it is in regulations. Meat has to be lean. Yes? Ruth, you're laughing. Eggs, at least once in a week, all right? Incorporate them in your diet. So that one helps to regulate your moods, yeah? Then you have something that stabilizes your blood. We'll talk about blood a little bit later when I'm doing nutrition. And to lessen your protein, it's actually your appetite, it actually reduces their weight. Protein. And you find this in all the foods that we have in Kampala. Fish, milk, meat, eggs, milk. I mean, there's so much, yes? And you can always get a book or you Google and see where you can get all these things. They are there, okay? Next, Hassan. Fiber. I'll talk about fiber when I'm talking about nutrition, but again, it's a great stabilizer when it comes to blood sugar, because you find that when you're stressed, your blood sugar goes high, absolutely. Okay? Then you need to avoid refined and starchy stuff. Now, I know we need carbohydrates in our bodies, but I'll tell you what is the difference between simple and complex carbohydrates when we're doing nutrition. Okay? So these are things to avoid. Please avoid your chips, avoid the burgers. If you're stressed, these are things not to take. If we're cooking this at home, avoid fried stuff. It's not healthy.
That's a cool.
I'm saying once in a while you can take, you can indulge, but please avoid them. There are ways to cook your food, yes?
Is that cool?
Is that what? That's Coca-Cola. Which is so bad because if you have a habit of eating food lunchtime or dinner and then you take a Coke, it basically takes out all the nutrients that you had taken in. It takes away your calcium, it takes away your iron. Immediately it cancels it out if you take a Coke. Any. No. Sodas are bad. You need to replace all your sodas with water. And I'll tell you what the benefits of water is. And then of course you need to avoid alcohol. I know most of the nutritionists and most of the doctors will tell you that reduce your alcohol intake. I am not saying reduce. I'm saying avoid. Yes, yeah? Okay, so they say red wine is very good for what? But how many glasses do you have to take? Moderation. Yes, there's actually that. I'm not an advocate of alcohol, but they do say that a red wine helps digestion.
It's not Guinness, yes.
Ruth, why you say Guinness helps? Who says it's true?
It detoxifies.
If you can avoid alcohol, please avoid alcohol. Eat fiber for digestion. Why do you have to take red wine? But if you do, just one glass. All right? Okay. Next. Okay, excellent. That was now to do with stress management. All right. That was stress and stress-related illnesses. Okay. And the diet to manage it. Now we're going to look at nutrition as a whole and what importance it plays in your bodies. All right. I asked you if you knew your body weight and your body height, because we're going to find out your BMI just now. So I need to take. You need to open your books, a place where you can write this. Just find a place you can write this. So we're taking our weight, basically. Write down your weight. This is the time we can allow phones now because we have to look at some calculations, yeah? Write your weight. Just that. Write your weight. And you now need to take out your phone. And then you need to divide that with your height. And your height has to be in what? In meters. So you're doing meters squared. So if your height is probably, Hassan? Move next. Next. Yeah. If your height is, I am 1.6. So if your height is 1.6, you times 1.6. So it's twice, it's meters squared. So you have your kilos up, divide by meters squared, your height in meters squared. Now, we need to estimate how tall you are, because you don't know your height. How many of us don't know our heights? Oh my gosh.
Fit over to
That's being proactive, I like that. You're reminding me of those sticks you carried to school to do mathematics.
Do you know your height?
because I know my height is this.
Yeah. So you can have it half.
1.7.
Please convert your height. If you're 5'8", 5'6", that's foot inches. You need to convert it to meters. How? You get your phones. I told you to get your phones.
So she's saying what? Hassan? Alan, she said with what? Your height.
So for those who don't have your BMIs, or your heights, or your weight, yes, square.
We need the difference.
Okay guys, we only have 15 minutes, we have to finish this. For those who don't have your weight, your weight or your height, it's a challenge for you. We're throwing back. You need to get your height and weight measured. Okay, heights cannot change, but your weight, guys, Kampala, please come back. It's a challenge we're throwing back to you. If you don't know, Ruth, please sit facing this side. If you don't know your weight should be measured every single month just to see where you are. It's very important for your health management. Get to know your weight, please. And monitor it. It's very important. Get to monitor your BMI. Let's go, Hassan. So, 18.5, you're actually underweight. That is not healthy. You're underweight. 18.5 and below. 18.5 and below, you are underweight. 18.5 to 24.9, you have a normal weight. Okay? Joy, I see you doing Joy. What's your BMI? 22? 19.35. So you actually normal weight. Alright? John, what was yours? 23. Okay, so you were right when you said you eat a well-balanced diet. 23 is fine. Peace. We need to recalculate that because...
Calculator was wrong.
Yeah? So what was it before?
Because even shares and their work according to that.
Michelle cannot be underweight. Michelle, can you be underweight?
No way.
So it's a challenge that we're throwing back. Get to know your BMI, please. You only have to get to know your weight and your height. Thank you. Get to know your weight and height. And get to see this, the categories. Yeah? Do you have anybody who is 25 and above? Okay, there you go. And you're not surprised. Are you surprised? I think I'm good. No. Don't think, be sure. Yeah? It's a challenge to you. If you're over 30, you are obese. You're obese, and there are repercussions. You're very prone to heart attacks. You're prone to, Yvonne, when you're obese, it's a bad place to be. You need to move up. You need to do something about it. You know what to do. You've already gone through it. You know what to do to manage your weight. Let's just see how we can lose weight, yes? Before we go there, Hassan, the first slide there, the first one. The other one? Before that. Yes. Now, I told you yesterday that we are able to tell if you're eating healthy or not by just looking at you. Your face, your skin should be with no pigments. You know, I know there are probably hormonal imbalances sometimes, yeah? But you should be able to have a clear skin. That means you're taking water and you're eating very healthy. But just looking at you, I can tell. Looking at your skin, looking at your eyes, are they sparkling? Or do they have some discoloration? You're able to tell. By looking at your hair. If you have your hair falling out, it says something. There's a deficiency. Nutrition, there's a problem. Yes, yes. Unless for the women, there is a but for the women. But there's no, and there's a but for the men as well, because there are people who are bald. That's inherited. Yeah, so if you're losing hair because of baldness, because of the family, that's okay. But you might be losing hair because you're not eating well. So it has to do something to do with nutrition and stress. Yes? For the women, if you're popping pills, you're actually taking pills for birth control. It can also affect your hair. Yes? If you're not taking vitamin B, if you don't have taking enough of vitamin B6, again, it shows. Yeah? The birth control is because of too much copper in what you guys, in the pills that you take, right? So you need to look for other healthier options for those things, yeah? So health, hair fall is a very big indicator. Your eyes, big indicator, and your hair, big indicator, right? Okay, so healthy eating, basically, in a nutshell, you should be having in your plate proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, and water. Now I want to take time and explain something here. If you have your plate, and we will see this when we go to eat. So that's your plate. What should be here in half of the plate? Absolutely. So this is your veggies. This is your veggies, and if you can put in fruits, some people actually mix fruits, that's okay. And then they call, what do they call this in Yes, those ones. And you start wondering what's going on. I'm not eating much, I'm just eating a piece of cake throughout. That's what happens to simple sugars. Yes? So when you overwork your pancreas, because now the work of our pancreas is overloaded, it's releasing insulin throughout to come and rescue the situation. What happens? Type 2 diabetes, heart attacks. That's what you're putting your body through. So you need to choose always complex carbohydrates, which are starch that maybe made from whole foods, like brown. I know we don't like brown rice, but brown rice is very, very healthy. If you don't like that, you can eat arrowroots. If you don't like that, you can take simple, sweet potatoes. There's a lot of options for complex carbohydrates because we do need sugar in our body. That's for energy. We do need them, but just choose healthy. So when next time when I see you in the buffet, choosing your food, could you please choose complex over simple? That's a difference. Over simple carbohydrates. Yeah? Okay, next Hassan. Next. Now we know our BMIs. Okay. Simon, portions. You understand now? Very important. If you want to lose weight, I know people say diet. There's no diet. It's just regulating how much you eat. And now, I have to tell you this. Before I came to train this, I went on 2 weeks of this, just regulating how much I eat, and just a workout in the morning. And I'm down 1 dress size. I had to do this to come and teach you that. I had to see it's working. So those things of crash diets, they don't work. Those things of missing out, not eating at TCG, you skip your breakfast or you skip your lunch to lose weight, doesn't work. Your body needs all the nutrients every time to keep healthy, for you to function. Yes? So, limit your, choose complex over simple carbohydrates. Check your portions, half of it should be veggies, then the other 2 should be divided into proteins and starch. Next. Again, if you're overweight, you know your BMI, you need to cut on fried foods. Just try this for 1 week and see how amazing you feel. But the first change will be your skin. The second change will be your hair. The third change will be your eyes. You'll start seeing it. Huge difference. Cut out your fried foods. Do you have KFC here? The worst, to be honest. Don't be lied to that it's chicken. How have they prepared that chicken? There you go. So, replace your fried foods with grilled or baked. Yeah? There's different different methods of cooking your food. I love the way you make your matoke here, by the way, because it's no frying. It's just boiled or steamed or something like that, yeah? Yeah, absolutely. Okay? Then of course, now replace, we love now, simple, let's take ice cream, let's take chocolates. I know people who take chocolates to put in a bit of sugar. Replace that. You can actually cut carrots or cucumbers or nuts. Nuts are very, very, very nutritious as your snacks. Replace that. Again, do this just for 1 week. And you see a huge difference on your skin, your hair, or your eyes. Your indicators are those ones. Next. Hassan? Now, water. Water, for your information, has the most minerals and nutrients in it, as clear as it looks. A lot. That's why you can actually fast with water for 14 days and not feel anything. It has a lot of nutrients, a lot of minerals. If you don't like water, like I don't like water personally, but I know I have to take water. So what do? Spruce it up. Put some lemons, put cucumber, put fruit. I met a lady yesterday, is it Michelle? They have a little niece, and for that niece to take water, they put watermelon because it's red. It brings out color. It's an amazing trick. Trick your mind. Put stuff inside there so that you're able to take water. Yeah? Yes, Samantha?
If I like spices, but I don't like sugar, if I keep putting cinnamon water or ginger, is it fine?
That's okay. That's fine. But it's very healthy to take ginger and cinnamon. Very healthy. So you can, if you don't like water, put stuff inside so that you can be able to take it. But water is very, very important. Your body is actually water, half of it. So flush out those toxins with water. Early in the morning, for those who want to lose weight, early in the morning before you take anything at all, when you wake up, take lemon water. Take lemon water. And do this for only 2 weeks and you'll see a huge difference. Again, I said, I tried this before I came and it has made a huge difference in my body. Alright? I've explained simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates already. Oils. Oh my God. You know, when we did this study of oils, we were shocked. You know the way we have sunflower oil that's for frying and all that? They are so unhealthy. They're so toxic. They're so bad for your body, but we don't know. All this time we pile up and pile up and pile up. Trans fat, saturated, very bad. If you can choose healthy oils, coconut oil, fantastic, as long as it's 100%. Olive oil, 100% good. Avocado, very good. Canola, very good. So, and again, don't take everything I say for to be correct. Yeah, go and research as well and see what oils will suit you. Yeah, and that's why we say fried stuff is the worst because you don't even know what oils they're using. They're probably using those cheap oils. Yeah. Okay. And then, as soon as you start losing weight, now we're talking about weight loss. As soon as you start losing weight, they now incorporate exercise in it. Yes? And don't expect it to be, you know, like you wake up and there's 10 kilos gone. No, it's a journey. But put in some exercise as you've seen in your sheets, stretches and all that, aerobics, and you'll see a difference. Okay, so that is it. Nutrition, stress management, health. I hope you've learned something. Have you learned something?
Yes.
A lot of things? Yeah. Excellent. Are you going to incorporate them?
Yes.